Hi, my name is Martha, I'm 17 years old and I've been with the Royal Russell RAF Cadets for about the past 4 years. During this time I've managed to fly around 5 times and that's not unusual. Some of my friends have flown many more. Once you get given the opportunity, a typical day of flying consists of getting to school around 8 so you can get to the base around 9, and then every single time you fly you have to have a half-an-hour lesson about what to do in case of an emergency and how to use your parachute, which I've never had to use. Once this is done, you typically get measured up, you get given a flight suit, a helmet and a parachute and sometimes a booster seat. And when you get in the plane, you're up for about 15 to 25 minutes and it does get hot, so if you want to come down at any point you can just let the pilots know and they'll land it. The pilots are typically retired RAF pilots, and that means they like to make things interesting. So especially if you've flown a few times already, or if you just tell them you feel confident, they will let you take control of the plane. If it's your first time, that means just flying it around, going left to right. If it's your second or third time, that means doing acrobatics. Things like loop-the-loops, barrel rolls. I've done 8 loop-the-loops in a row before, and one guy even taught me how to get zero gravity in a cockpit, so his notebook floated around, which was really fun. They let you video it as well most of the time, so you can look back on it and remind yourself how fun it was to fly. After my first flight, that was when I realised I wanted to be a pilot in the RAF, like as a job. And I did everything I could from then to find opportunities to fly with the cadets and do anything to show that it was my hobby. And one of those things was getting my wings, which goes on your brassard. And that is, you just take a flight simulation, you just do a few basic tests on air resistance, drag, and the basic parts of a plane like rudders and ailerons. You do a few more powered flights and there you go, you've got your bronze wings. You can work up and get your silver and your gold for powered flight and gliding if maybe powered flight is not what you want to do. And yeah, that's when I realised that's what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. It was just amazing to be able to go up in a plane and control it yourself, especially on a clear day when you can see for miles. It's one of the best experiences I will ever have. So if you don't know whether you want to fly, or even if you've done it once before and you're not sure if it's your thing, I cannot recommend it enough. The cadets are just, you make friends along the way, you find people who are also interested in what you want to do, and flying is the best experience I've ever had, which is why I kept doing it. So I cannot recommend you do it enough.